Hey, welcome back to Danford Golf Instruction. Today we're going to talk about chipping, but not exactly the stroke that you should have when chipping. We're going to talk about what nobody really wants to talk about is why we tend to shank the golf ball. All right, we know that is a round killer. That's something that Tiger Woods even encountered. Remember that a few years ago, that he was kind of shanking when he was chipping. So today we're going to talk about what a shank is, why it tends to happen, and then what we can simply do if we have that happen in our round to make sure that it doesn't happen again the next time we have a chip. Make sure you subscribe, leave us a comment down below, give us a like. More subscribers, more likes, the more people can see this video, and so hopefully we can help everybody's scores get a little bit better and they don't have to be afraid of that shank that they might encounter. First, we need to identify what a shank is, what causes it. So a lot of people think when they shank the golf ball that they're actually hitting it off of the toe of the club. Okay, that is very rarely, that doesn't even kind of qualify as a shank. That's almost like a miss if you hit it that far out on the toe. Okay, you will definitely tell the difference because it's just not really going to go anywhere. All right, what a true shank is when we hit it on the hosel of the golf club. All right, that's what makes us, sends the ball off to the right for right-handers or way left for left-handers. All right, so basically hitting it on a circular part rather than the flat face of the golf club. So that is exactly what a shank is. What causes it? So when you set up to it, what we've been taught a lot of times, and this isn't exactly wrong, is if I'm aiming at my target, I'm supposed to open up my body and open up my chest when you set up to it. And again, that's not wrong, right? What we perceive next is where we start to get in trouble. So we have our body open, our chest is open, and our target is out to the right. So what people start to do is they start to swing the club back inside, and then to get the ball to go at their target, they automatically push their hands at the target. Right, and that is when we start to get in trouble. So as the path goes inside, we push our hands outside, and then the hosel of the golf club gets closer to the ball. We try to push it, and we hit it right off the hosel. Right, so that is the number one reason why I see people shank it. Most of the time, I don't even see anybody ever line up straight, take it straight back, and then push their hands at it like that. Okay, that's just, I've never seen that happen. Most of it relies in the setup of what we perceive, what we're supposed to be doing, and how do we get the ball to actually travel at our target. Okay, so let's say you shank it. This is the easiest way for you to fix it in your next shot. So you're going to set up to it, and I want you to set up square. So your target, your feet are going to be going right at your target, shoulders, and you can have your shoulders a little bit open. All right, one of the reasons why we've been taught to have our feet open when we chip is because it makes it easier for our body to release. But most people, when that open stance and they're pushing it, you can see that my shoulders stay pretty square. I'm not actually releasing my body, which is the whole intent on having our chest and our feet aimed left of the target when we chip. So you're going to set up. First thing you're going to do is you're going to make everything feel square at the target. Okay, chest is just a little open. You're going to feel like you take that club, it's going to feel almost outside to you because you've been taking it inside and shoving it. So you're going to feel like it's kind of outside, and then when you drop it down, you're going to feel like your chest, your shoulders, everything finished left. Okay, if you look at my club face when I come through, it's going to stay square. All right, if you come through and you roll your hands at it, yes, it's going to go left if you let your body release. So you have to still keep the face nice and stable on the way through. So we're going to set up with our good straight body position. As far as your feet go apart, I don't really care, whatever is comfortable to you. Okay, a little bit closer does make it easier for your hips to open up and your chest to open up. And then we're just going to go up, chest open, keep the club nice and stable on the way through. All right, and there we go. We're not going to shank it. This applies to basically anything from almost 30 yards in. You don't have to have a big open chest and everything to make sure that you clear your body. All you got to do, you can still, if you are comfortable with your feet being open, you can do that. but you got to make sure that club feels like it climbs up rather than swings around. Okay, climbs up, body opens. All right, it's going to help you a whole lot. All right, we'd rather see it when we chip, we'd rather see the club go more up and down versus around, so we tend to stand a little bit closer to it. I've got plenty of chipping videos out there to help you with this, but most likely you are shanking it because you're aiming left, pulling the club around or shallow inside, whatever you want to call it, and then pushing your hands up the target rather than letting the club climb up and then just letting your chest rotate open, keeping that blade nice and square to the target. All right, so I hope this helps you the next time you encounter this shot. Hopefully you're able to overcome it with the next shot, and it's not something that's going to scare you and you can shoot lower scores, because we all know how scary it is. Once we have one shank, it's in our head and we can't tend to get rid of it. So make sure you subscribe to our videos. If you have any videos that you would like to see, go ahead and post that down below and I'll try to get to those. Thanks for watching.